just trying to get my posture right.
Your posture?
Yep.
Let me see what you've been working on. That's pretty good, dude.
I was thinking something like this.
What? Okay, why you... Oh, that's really good, but why are your arms so wide out like
so
that?
So this is what... this is my natural posture. It's good. Straight back, arms out.
So to preface this, you said, check out this new posture I've been working on.
Right.
And this is... So you tell me this cultivated posture is your natural posture.
This is where I feel the most comfortable.
You're really crooked on the left here and your arms are wide and
Apologies for audio listeners, but this is my most comfortable is when I do this.
I don't think...
And I'm just chilling. I go, that's where I feel the best.
Are you going to be doing that frequently now or
no,
what?
I'm pretty much done forever. Anyways, welcome to the podcast.
You're such a shit kid.
I was too quiet.
Hey guys, we're here.
Yeah, fucking all right. What's up, guys?
We're sipping. All right, don't make fun of me, okay? I moved out to LA and I went full LA. All right, I'm done drinking Sody Pop. I drink LaCroix. And now I drink kombucha too, and it's good, goddammit, and I don't get the poops as much. Thought you ought to know.
Also, I have to mention because it's on camera for it. So we ran out of Solo cups. I went to the grocery store yesterday. I asked Gus, do you need anything? And he was like, yeah, could you replace the Solo cups? I was like, you got it, man. So I walked to the Solo cup aisle, and the only Solo cups on display, usually we get a red packet and a blue packet because we like to mix it up. We're fun guys. I'll just say it.
We're crazy. No one can peg us down either is the thing.
And so I saw this packaging. It just says Solo cups on it. There's nothing special about it. It just says Solo cups on it.
Uh-huh.
But now I would like for the video listeners to notice the size of this cup and how fucking tiny they are.
Wait, Eddie, can I have a with a water, please?
Okay, so yeah, they're 9-ounce cups. A normal Solo cup is 18 ounces. So now we have just these tiny little baby cups, or we're giants now.
You ready? Here's what it sounds like if you pour water out of this cup, all right? I just poured out a full glass of water. You didn't know that.
Either the cups are smaller, or we are in the plot of Honey, I Blew Up the Baby, and we are both the baby.
Even though we're in two separate families, and our parents don't care about each other's kids as much as they would hope to.
Dude, yeah, it's so tiny. Why do they sell these? Why would you need a 9-ounce cup?
These are kids' birthday party Solo cups.
That's why they sell these.
That's it. It's fluoride cups, dude.
Okay. Yeah, there you go.
I had a lot of people talking shit about fluoride, and I agree with every single thing they said last time.
Well, I told you, dude, even I was too grossed out at the dentist to get it. But again, I just want to share that it says Solo squared, and it says up for anything because that's their dumb slogan. And nowhere does it say minis or 9. It says 9 ounces where you legally have to at the bottom. You can't. I'm beefing with Solo cups. I'm going to sue you motherfuckers. That's not true. That's a joke. I'm sorry. I won't.
Not a joke for me. Guns blazing, boys. Let's do a little check on our friends from Golden Plump Chicken. What do you say, Eddie?
Yes, and I want to share that I fucking love everybody that listens to this podcast. Scrolling through those comments was fucking amazing.
I'm so proud of this community. Again, last episode we said please just go like the Golden Plump Good Chicken is our mission video and then just ask them without any context how many rotisserie chickens they think Gus and Eddy could eat. Mm-hmm. And the nice thing is, again, this really is an unironic testament to our community.
Sorry,
though.
Real quick, you mind popping your feet back? They're real.
No, I'm getting closer every hour here. Only 6 people disliked it. That's pretty good.
That's really good. Whoever it is, I'm disappointed in you.
Yes. Remember, statistically, 3 of you are idiots. So I guess accidentally 2 podcast episodes combined, and 6 of you are now idiots.
Yeah, dude, that was one of those things that we talked about where I'd say we have watched YouTube for forever, and I think most of the time, even when we're meeting people in person, it doesn't feel real like when you watch somebody with the same following you had, before. Mm-hmm. But this was one where seeing like 300 likes on a comment that's the same as like 50 other comments. Or how many comments are there on there now?
There are 1,554 comments.
See, seeing that is like, oh shit, this is like a really surreal, cool thing where it's like all of us collectively are doing this fucking dumb joke. I love it so much.
So anyway, that joke is now done. Thank you to the good people of Golden Plump.
Well, it's now done until we hit 500K and have a rotisserie chicken eating competition.
That's true, but that's on us.
Yeah.
They did their time.
Yeah. What did it? When was the date we said it was?
June 20th, my birthday.
Oh, okay.
500,000 subscribers by then, and Eddie and I will try to see if we can eat. Who can eat the most rotisserie chicken?
Yeah, we're both aiming for 2.
Yes, I think we could do it.
I think we could do 2 each. I really do. And I think maybe I'm naive, but also where do you decide like when to stop eating? Because rotisserie chickens have a lot of things that people choose not to eat.
Yeah.
But I'm a gross meat boy. I'll kind of eat whatever.
Yeah.
But we need to get a professional chef to come in and cut the meat off. And then we're just having mounds of meat.
Someone find a chef with a white jacket, have him bring one of those red lamps.
He has to have the hat.
Yes.
If he doesn't have the hat, he's not a chef.
You could say, why don't you provide the hat? And to that I say, fuck you, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck you. You don't
Fuck
get
off.
it. Also,
Where are you going to hide the rat?
No, exactly. I want him to not be responsible for his decisions. It has to be a small rodent that's doing it. I'm going to fix this camera really quick. I left the flap open. Tell him more about other chicken-related products, though.
Tenders.
Yeah, that's my guy.
What is there a difference between tenders and strips? Are strips just generally longer, or are they just the exact same thing?
I think strips are the same.
Okay.
I think they're just the same.
I think you can, but you could spot a tender that's a little bit shorter, but you'll never see a strip that's a stub.
Yeah. What do you think is the classier?
I think that usually I think the name chicken tenders is classier, but normally if I'm ordering something and they're offering, I feel like chicken strips, they're usually actually tenders I think are just better.
I think that
tell.
I would hear the word tender more in my brain. I associate that more with like a fast food chicken kind of thing.
Yeah, I get
but
that.
it sounds like the classier word though, which is unfortunate, because it's like tender and strip is just like strip.
Yeah, they should just start going by tendies.
That is just, it saves everybody a headache. You know what I mean?
Save syllables. It doesn't really at all.
Again, we're gonna be at play. Oh yeah, first of all. Business. Again, we're going to be at Playlist Live at the very end of February into March in Orlando, Florida. We don't know what our obligations are yet.
Yeah.
I'll tell you right now, we don't have plans for like any like kind of fan meetup-y things. I don't think we're selling merch there.
It's a really hectic weekend for it, and
Yeah.
Because I think one of the days we're actually not going to be at the convention for one of the days, but depending on like what it is too.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we're hoping, because we have to do the only thing we're doing kind of is a panel, I believe.
Yeah.
But they don't tell you until I think pretty close before what your panel is. We're hoping that it's me, Gus, and Jakey on the same panel, but we don't know.
Yeah, we don't even know if we're on the same panel.
I don't know what we're talking about. I don't know who we're with. I don't know what's going on. I don't know where Orlando even is.
I'm going to be so out of my element. I'm going to get split up from you guys, and I'm going to be like a panelist on like racial divides in America or something. Guys.
You're the moderator.
We did the VidCon panel, or I did the VidCon panel this last year.
We had to cut something.
I said all the addresses of all the teachers Eddie's ever had, all that quickly too. But yeah, we're gonna be at Playlist. If you see us down there, obviously, just come say hi. We love it every time.
Yeah.
It always makes us disappointed if like Eddie and I are out and we're walking around and sometimes you can see somebody that does like the look or you can tell they're talking to their friends. Come say hi every time.
Yeah.
Dude, we're super chill.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say we aren't gonna bite you. That was all.
One thing too, and it hasn't happened that frequently to us because we're not hot shit. There's like hundreds of thousands of people with more of a following online than us. But we will take a picture with you. Don't take a picture without asking us from afar. That's weird. I've caught that like once or twice, and it's just really fucking weird to look at somebody and they're like taking a photo of you.
We want to take a photo with you.
Yeah, I'll take a photo with you. We'll smile. We'll hug.
Yeah.
I don't want it to be like me in the middle of eating like some flaming hot Cheetos in the airport. Like, I don't want that at all.
It's going to be like that photo, the Chloe Grace Moritz photo where that guy had his flash on in the restaurant. Have you ever seen that one?
I don't know.
Oh, it's so bad. Chloe, Tony, I got to remember to send this to you. We'll put it on screen.
You just send it to him after you find
flash photo. Okay. This guy just took this fucking photo of her in this restaurant, and she just was like looking directly at the camera because he had his fucking flash on. Look at this. It's
Oh,
just
God.
That's the most awkward
no.
fucking. What are you doing?
Well, yeah, her facial expression is that like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah. Oh my God. Anyway.
Also, be careful with the screen. We had to blur it last time.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, like with the angling of it.
Oh, for like any sensitive shit on here?
No, I'm just saying like because just in case, like turn it so it's not
Okay.
as open to the camera.
Let's look up Eddie's social real quick. But no, I think there's not really a lot of businessy stuff, so I guess that's it for business.
That's it. Yeah.
We also, in terms of like friends and stuff, we're gonna have Super Mega on coming up on the podcast, the boys. Also, Eddie and I yesterday were, well, I guess not yesterday for you fucking idiots.
Yeah, it was 3 days ago for you in the future, dummies.
Where were we, Eddie? Where were we?
Wait, what? Oh, we were on the H3 podcast.
It was
That
great.
yeah, sorry.
They were very lovely to us. I think my highlight of the whole trip, too, was Hila took us down to the headquarters of Teddy Fresh. Holy fucking shit, is it so cool
It
down
was
there.
so cool, and then Hila just started handing us fucking Teddy Fresh merch, and we were like, Hila, we can't accept any more, and she just kept giving us more. So fucking cool. Both just such lovely people. So cool to meet them in person.
Yeah, they were very, very kind. Bless Hila for all her dude. It's nuts watching like how she runs the office down there too. Like she is just juggling so many things at once down there. She's
a boss.
She's a fucking boss dog. All right, she's got like the whole year planned out. I can't plan my day out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm proud. It's so super cool. So
Yeah.
thanks for
that was
having us,
fun.
guys. What do you say we flip into some preguntas right now?
Let's do it.
Okay.
For our idiot, dumb, stupid viewers, that means questions in a language that I can't even remember.
God, download Duolingo, will ya? It's free, idiot. Should
We're
know
not
by now.
sponsored by Duolingo.
We are definitely not. I've been on that Duolingo game though. I'm getting better at Spanish. That's my goal this year.
That's what you've been doing?
I've been fucking up Duolingo.
Okay.
Yeah. So pretty much, I'm gonna know how to say every word, and you won't. So
Every word in existence, I'll pretty much know.
Hey, I'll just knock on your door. And you'll be like, "What's up, dude?" And I'll say, "Hey, do you know what Slovakarnta means?" And you'll say, "What?" And I'll go, "Shut the door."
You ask me to shut the door when you knock on it?
Yeah. Just keep you honest. All right, so follow us on Twitter at Eddie Burback and at Gus Buckets, and we'll field some questions from you here, okay, Guy? At Yuli J says, the higher-ups at Gatorade somehow appear in your living room. I like to start strong on the preguntas. And they tell you that they're discontinuing every flavor. After an emotional debate, they allow you to save only one flavor each. Which are you picking?
Well, after I'm done screaming because they've appeared in my room.
I think that's my favorite way of someone asking me, hey, what's your favorite flavor of Gatorade?
I don't know. I think maybe the classic, just even like fruit punch one would probably be that would, I think, please the most people.
Probably.
I'm a man of the people, and I think fruit punch would be the choice.
It'll be, for me, it's either fruit punch or the blue kind. What is it called?
Cool blue?
Cool blue?
Or is Cool Blue the lighter blue one?
I don't know. There's too many fucking blue Gatorades. There's like 5 of them.
Was the one that you got the one that you wanted that we got from the Postmates order?
I think
the one
so.
The two that you had drank recently. That's the one you like?
I think so.
That's Cool Blue.
Okay, Cool Blue. I choose Cool Blue. I like fucking Cool Blue. It's dope as shit. I'm not usually a blue guy, though, too. Everyone likes blue raspberry and stuff. I don't like it, but I like Cool Blue.
It's all right.
It's okay. Fuck you, Gatorade. I just had to tank someone
They
to feel
gotta
better
get
about
out of our
myself.
house.
Speaking of getting out of our house, at any time says, when is it time to move out from your parents? Most of my friends still live with them out of convenience, early to mid-30s, and I've just had that itch since I was 18. Love the podcast, love the boys.
I got a very strict opinion on this. There's no age where it matters when you need to leave your parents' house, and if it's dependent on if your parents want to. But if you want to stay there and you're comfortable saving money, and your parents like the company, and you're holding your weight around the house, who fucking cares?
Yeah, I think just I fully agree with Eddie. The biggest thing is you just got to communicate it with your parents. You know, sit down and it really is a ball in their court situation. And I think if you approach it with an open mind, that kind of discussion, that you guys are probably going to be able to figure out a pretty good situation for yourselves. You know, I think Eddie's fully right too. You need to understand, I'm no longer just a kid living here. I need to up the chores that I do. I might even need to start paying some rent and stuff like that.
It's just we, got into our 20s in a time where it's like the financial traps when you're 18 are fucking everywhere. And so it's like, I think parents are way more understanding about it, and this idea where it's just like, you're living with your parents, you're this amount of age. It's like, I think most people kind of are. Most people I know, they graduated school, then went back, lived with their parents for a bit, and then got a job. Yeah. And so they shouldn't, after getting like a degree for them and working on stuff, shouldn't feel bad for, just being at their parents' place.
Yeah, and it's like, it's so different across the country too, honestly. Like, dude, I can't imagine trying to do that shit. Like, you graduate high school and you're 18, and maybe if you don't go into college right away, but you get an apartment or something. I couldn't do that in Los Angeles. Holy shit.
Yeah, what if you live in like San Diego or San Francisco or something?
Oh, you're fucked.
Yeah.
But then I think back to my college town right now, and it's like, I know people right now in my town, like in like Menominee, Wisconsin, that have like 3-story houses, and yeah, they might have like 3 or 4 roommates, but there's like fucking 6 bedrooms, and they're paying $300 a month max for rent.
It depends.
Yeah,
completely.
It's so uncomparable. So.
Yeah, but if like. That's the thing is there's a lot of that shit where I actually saw a viral tweet combating that too, where somebody was like, "Whoa, you're 28 and still living with your parents," and this guy was like, "I saved up like $23,000 before I could move out." Like the only reason,
that one too.
Yeah, I like that one a lot.
And you bought that car, right?
Yeah. And then like so for mine, it was I went to community college and I kept living. Obviously, it's community college. I stayed at my mom's place, and like. That was so, like, it made it so much easier for me. It was like a actual privilege that I thank my mom for frequently because I got to work on YouTube and not have to worry about rent. It was like a huge deal for me. So, yeah, that's like, whatever.
Dude, that just reminded me it's my mom's birthday today.
Is it? Oh,
yeah. You know how I know?
Well, how?
She told me.
Wait, today?
Yeah.
And you just remembered?
Yeah.
Oh man, maybe everything was justified on that Melonhead episode.
Hey, listen, I've told everyone in my family, I was like, I'm gonna have to apologize from now to eternity. I don't know anybody's birthday.
Set a reminder on your phone.
Shut up.
I set a reminder for everybody in my life on my phone. I sat down and I did it.
Yeah, that's fair. You know what? I can't remember if I said this before. In college, I forgot one of my girlfriend's birthdays.
I think you have told us, but I just want to hear it again.
It was.
I love this story.
She set me up for.
I'm gonna get a water, but I'm listening.
Here's the thing: is she set me up for an unlosable situation too, because it was just in class and it was like 10 a.m. and I was messaging her and I was like. Hey, what's up? Do you want to grab lunch? And she was like, no, I think my mom's going to come into town today and grab lunch with me. And I was like, weird. Why is that happening? She's just like, yeah, we're just going to grab some lunch. I think she has like a present to give me too. And I was like, that's nice for just a Tuesday. Because like her mom lived like an hour and a half away. She dropped me like 5 chum in the water hints of like, dog, it's my fucking birthday. We'd been dating for a while too.
How long?
Probably 8 months, maybe.
Too long.
But the thing is, too, here, I should have known. I accept that. But she played me a little dirt nasty because instinctively, right away, I went and I checked out her Facebook. I was like, there's no fucking birthday on here. She removed her birthday from Facebook the day before to test me.
Wait, you're positive it was on there beforehand?
She told me she removed it.
Ooh.
After I didn't remember, she's like, hey, it's my fucking birthday.
Here's where I feel weird because that's not something you should do in a relationship, but then you also forgot her birthday.
Yeah.
So it's like, but honestly, I'd say she's more in the wrong than you.
I accept 23% of the blame on this one.
I'd maybe go close. I'd say 43 is what.
I'll settle at 36.
But yeah, no, that's like, yeah, any of that test shit. It's like, well, what are you doing?
It's like, don't fucking test me. I don't know. I don't know anybody's birthday. I know, not even choosing favorites. I don't know why they cemented in my brain. I know Sven's birthday. I know Thor's birthday. And I know I guess 2 of my grandpa's birthdays. The alive one is November 3rd. So happy birthday, Papa, coming up and way fucking far away from here. And then the other one, when I was about 2 years old, my dad's dad, my grandpa passed away. But we had the same birthday. Again, why didn't you fucking have my middle name be Glenn? Stupid. I'm going to change it. But I just can't remember birthdays. I don't know when your birthday is.
It's November 28th.
I will forget
born
that.
On Thanksgiving.
That is so easy to remember, too.
Well, Thanksgiving changes, so that's...
Yeah.
I was such a fucking dumb idiot kid that I didn't understand that Thanksgiving... Because I was told, you're born on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And then Thanksgiving would change. So when up till I was like 4 or 5, I thought that my birthday changed depending on the year too with Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
And so then it wouldn't be on Thanksgiving, and I'd be like, oh God, something's up this year. I don't know what's up.
Someone's fucking up these calendars.
Yeah. I remember going to it was the Casper program. It was like when you because my mom was a teacher and my dad worked really early in the morning. It's when you got to like drop off your kid before school and they just hang out and play dodgeball before school. And I remember I was like in kindergarten, I told one of like the aides, she asked when my birthday was, and I was like, well, it changes depending on when Thanksgiving is. And she was probably like, you fucking idiots. Like, what's wrong?
I like that.
No, I that's one thing I do pride myself in is I think I got most people's birthdays locked away in here.
I wish I could do it. I just can't do it. The thing is, too, it's like the decks are so stacked in my favor because I was telling this on the H3 podcast, too. In the first 2 months of the year, there is my annual anniversary with Sabrina, Sabrina's birthday, Valentine's Day, my mom's birthday, my sister's birthday, and like 3 cousins' birthdays. And by the time February's done, I don't have to respect women for the rest of the year.
Your quota's up, Gus. You can go home.
No.
Oh, okay.
April through fucking December's for the boys. January, February, March through December. I had to do a little thinking. I forgot March. Sorry, March. It's whatever. You get it.
March understands.
March understands. At 277CQ asks, feud time. And I'm going to tell you right now, sometimes people preface like, hey, this is an argument. And it's not really an argument, and that makes it funnier. But they say, feud time. I once made a waffle, but I dropped it on the ground. I instinctively rinsed it off in the sink.
You what? What?
The thing, I like that they say instinctively as if it was a split second. There are so many independent decisions that go into washing a waffle off in the sink.
Why the fuck would you run? It's like the most absorbent shit that you can.
There's like, oh, I'm dropping the waffle. Oh, it landed on the floor. I'm picking it up. I gotta clean it. There's the sink. That's like fucking 5 decisions.
I instinctively spread dish soap all over the waffle.
As you do.
I sponged it. All right, what's the rest of the question?
So they say, I instinctively rinsed it off in the sink as a last-ditch effort to salvage it instead of just throwing it away. And that's the whole thing. But they add, I realized the effect of washing bread, but it was desperation, but my sister won't let it go. So what do you want me to weigh in?
What do you want us to say?
You rinsed a waffle,
I think they want us to pick sides. Don't rinse your waffle. It's not a fucking plate.
Yeah. Also, it's like, I hope your sister's not being a dick about it.
I kind of hope she is.
It's something that's funny that she has the right to bring up as a story.
Yeah.
Maybe not a daily reminder, but like, let her tell that story.
I'll be honest. I think it's the same thing for you and Sven as well, or just any of your siblings for it. It's just like, shout out to Thor and Hani as well. Sorry, I didn't mean to leave you guys out. But, Tony and I are super close, and I never have the need to embarrass Tony. Mm-hmm. But if I saw him rinse a waffle, I would never let that go, ever.
Yeah.
So it's like your sister has full reign here to fucking make fun of you.
All right, we got a question from @Illymation. Illy's a friend of ours. Hey,
sorry,
Illy.
I was about to sip something and I just wasn't paying attention.
It's crazy. Eddie hates you, Illy.
That's not true.
Illy asks, which would you choose, to be 3'9" or 9'3"?
9'3".
Yeah, dude, easy mode.
I can't downgrade. We already have the regular model.
What do you think in show business would make you more popular? I still think
9'3".
I still think 9'3", because it's like you do have some really short people in show business.
Yeah, imagine how long I could kick if I was 9'3".
Day one, I'm like, oh my god, I can kick so long now.
So much farther.
Holy shit.
I'd go 9'3". Dude, I would love to be like just way too tall.
Mm-hmm. Like some Yao Ming shit. What is he, like 8 foot tall or something
like
that?
Also, I just want to say, just hurts my feelings from before. It was on Twitter too, where everybody fucking meets me. Not everybody. I hear it just sometimes, and they're like, "Whoa, you're taller than I thought you were." And it's like I said on Twitter that I was 6'1", and then people were like, "Oh, really? You have short guy energy." I'm a tall person. Fuck you. I don't know what that even means.
I don't know.
I'm angry about it.
I think you gave him too much ammo. You kicked the bee's nest.
Yeah, I did.
Let it go.
But I don't fucking care.
I do that all the time. I realize, too, the irony of whenever I complain about something, I like to think our complaints aren't huge. They're kind of about, like, smaller scale problem kind of things.
Yeah,
you know?
Also, we're just fucking around. I don't really care usually most of the time.
But I will complain about, like, the community tab or people bitching about, like, how the Comedy Central videos aren't available in Canada. But every time, it's like this perfect cycle where it's like, there is a problem. People are like being annoying about the problem. I address the problem, and then I get so many more comments, and you can't even determine if they're joking or if they're people still falling into the trap of the problem. So mentioning it is the only way to make it maybe go away, but it also mostly makes it worse.
That's, I'll say, is one weird thing about, and I sometimes I think especially we complain about some things on the podcast because I would have loved to hear this stuff if, like, before YouTube took off. You know what I mean? Just because I'm interested. And so that's the big one I think that people don't realize is when you have a lot of people like following you on Twitter or Instagram or YouTube or something, is that a lot of the time when some people are joking, you can't tell.
Yeah.
And so, like, you don't know the person's sarcasm. So sometimes you'll read something and they're just trying to do like a light jab, but you just think they're insulting you.
Yeah.
And I don't put the fault on either of the people for the miscommunication or misunderstanding there, but it's just weird where you're like, okay, are some people memeing this thing, or is everybody memeing it, or where's the truth in this thing, you know?
Yeah, I mean, here, that goes right in hand with another question we got here is at For the Winsler says, you guys ever get people on social media that comment vile shit at you and then full 180 when you respond to their comment? What's up with that?
It's pretty much any time you interact with somebody.
Yeah. The unfortunate thing, too, and when you talk about things you would have liked to hear when, like, you were smaller, too, this is something I would have liked to understand fully more, and it's something I'm still griping with, you know? I've been doing this shit for years and years full time now, and at this point, it's like, sometimes comments shouldn't bother me, but sometimes they still do. I'm just a fucking person, you know?
No, yeah.
And the thing is, most of the time, it is people who just don't understand the weight of what they're saying, you know? It's like, it's still shitty, but you get so accustomed to just kind of hiding behind like a username and you're just sitting on your phone. If you say something kind of shitty, it's like that might really fucking bother people. So most of the time, people genuinely will feel bad if you call them out. But also there's those sick people that recognize, like, if you pay attention to them, they go, wow, I can't, just shut up and move on. Like, why are you responding to me? And it's like, we do it works out in our best interest pretty much most of the time to not say anything and just move on, but it's like also that still is fucking annoying.
Well, then that's the problem is when if you don't get to complain about it or it's a bad idea to and it's one that really kind of like really hurts you, you just got to carry it with you for like the rest of the day.
Yeah.
I've had times where I've read a comment and it's just like ruined my night. And I'm just like, well, I just feel awful now.
The worst is when they confirm something you're already a little
That's
self-conscious
it.
about.
Or it's not actually true, but you're worried that it might be, and this one person feels that way, and it just makes you think like, oh, everyone's just too afraid to say it then.
Yeah.
And that's the thing is, especially why I like to talk about this stuff, is because we have, I would say, more than most people. There's like some people that we're friends with on YouTube that I think have an equal level of positive communities because there's like mixing in is, you know, people are never a fan of one thing. And it's just like everyone that watches us is so positive and we'll still occasionally get some of these things that make us feel kind of bad.
Yeah.
So it's like I can't imagine for more controversial creators or people that get into shit sometimes or people who do political stuff or just women creators in general. It's just like we're still complaining, but it's in a way of like we realize the privilege here for us. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we got it pretty good over here. And,
Yeah.
and we talk not too frequently, but we talk enough about little gripey shit, but it's really hunky-dory most of the time.
Yeah, that's the thing is we do really have conversations a lot of the time just with how fucking funny like the Gus and Eddy subreddit is. And like that was something like the rotisserie chicken one. Actually just I almost tweeted about it. I just decided not to. I don't know why, but like it actually like warmed my heart where I'm like we did this dumb joke and like 1,500 people were like, let's all just fucking do this joke together.
And it's like
so cool.
And who got hurt in that joke? Nobody did. It's a perfect joke.
Except for the chickens.
Yeah. They got fucking wrecked.
Horrible things.
Golden Plump is like, people are jazzed about chicken. We got to ramp up the murder, dude.
Oh, no.
No, what do we do?
We will not eat any rotisserie chicken until that. That's not true. I'm gonna have some product today.
Wait a minute. Are we the three idiots?
That was still. I'm never. I still eat meat and everything, but Bill Burr said something that kind of fucked with my head because he's like been doing vegetarian shit more. It was like years ago, I think, on Conan, where he said like he realized that that something, if you eat meat every day, something has to die every day for you to live. Like, obviously it splits up to more people, but that really, that more than most things that I see with like vegan stuff, like really guilted me where I was like, fuck, I didn't really think about that.
That's good promo for it. Yeah. I've been trying to find some more meatless options too. And primarily it's just for health reasons, dude. I've been eating, every time I have any kind of Asian cuisine, except for ramen, I'll get like pork, like chashu, and I don't know if I pronounce that correctly, in my ramen and stuff. But if I
wouldn't be able to confirm, so you're good.
If I'm getting like dim sum or like some Thai food or something like that, I always go tofu now, and I just feel better in general, and I've really grown accustomed to the taste of fried tofu. It's pretty tasty. I dig it.
You're going more LA than me.
Yeah, I'm going fucking hard on LA on accident. I didn't mean to.
You know what I think it is, though? It's that I think people make healthier decisions for themselves when they're in a relationship because you guys can like bounce it off each other, you know?
Oh.
And I'm just in my room eating a pizza.
Well, I would actually fully believe that it's the opposite in my case, where when I'm not in a relationship, I think I want to be a good, sexy man.
I have bits of that after I briefly date somebody.
Yeah.
And because well, even now, I told you I was ramping up like health stuff way more. But that fades after you're single for a very long time.
Does it really?
Yeah.
That's my.
I mean, by single, I mean long-term relationships. I'm doing fine, guys.
That's my thing too. Is where I'm kind of a serial monogamist. I think the longest I've been single since I turned fucking 16 has been like 3 months max.
Damn, dude.
Max.
With that aspect of our lives, we are complete opposites.
It is, yeah, literally is black and white on that too. But yeah,
I start screaming whenever I go on the 5th date with a girl. It's start going
and it's weird because then we have 6th, 7th, 8th dates,
and I just keep screaming.
Speaking of screaming, what do we say? We open some fucking mail.
That was a good one. I like that.
Thanks, Sky. All right, we don't need mail yet. Hold off a second, okay?
Hold off on the mail. The U.S. Postal Service, stop for a couple of weeks.
Just send us knives to be safe.
No, guys.
I am only able to find a handful of knives right now around the apartment, Eddie.
We don't need more. Actually, I haven't seen knives in a bit as well. There's one knife in my room, and that's it.
You heard right from the horse's mouth right here.
Who made that one? It's the Gus and Eddy knife that's the wood on it. You know, that's like.
That's a really nice one. It's a good one. I also like this fucking Vulcan Gear Mall Ninja shit.
Yeah, that one's fucking awesome.
Raptor blade.
I don't even remember who gave us the fucking. You remember the one that's like a sword?
Yes, dude.
Yeah.
Check it out. I'm like Dr. Grant with that chubby kid in the desert. One of them things comes up to you and he'll just go.
That's not what Grant sounds like.
Right across your gullet.
You ever seen a velociraptor right in front of you?
What did you say to me, you chubby little piece of shit? That's my favorite line from the movie.
Check this shit out.
What's that? Hey!
It starts out with "Sup, fuckers." Big fan of the Midwest boy myself. Want to say thanks for spreading the Midwest love and inspiring me to pursue my voice acting and YouTube career. Love to be in something that you guys like enough to leverage my way onto your podcast. I don't blame that. I've watched so many podcasts that or like YouTubers where I'm like, one day. And then we went on the H3 podcast. So,
yeah, we
so
did.
maybe you'll be on here sometime.
Thank you, Midwest boy.
It was Henry is his name.
My guy, Henry. I want to do a little boy of the week. I want to give a shout out to another Midwest boy, Charlie Barons. My
Heyo.
guy. Fucking go watch Charlie Barons shit. Great Midwest humor online. He's also fucking hilarious stand-up. All sorts of material and stuff. I shot a podcast with him. I don't know when it's dropping. I will be on Charlie Barons' podcast. Go subscribe to him, please.
Oh.
Please!
This one's from Samantha. It's addressed to Gus Johnson and Ed. Oh, dude. It's just the packaging, but like dust. Just fucking, hold up.
I'm opening one from my boy Karsten P. To Gus and Eddy. From ya. Oh, wait, it even says your boy Karsten. I didn't see that. From your boy Karsten. Whoa, dude, look at this. We got some old BioWare discs. We got Baldur's Gate.
Whoa.
Look at that shit. Pop that in the CD tray. I never played Baldur's Gate.
Dude.
Thanks,
This
Karsten.
is from Samantha. Ready?
What's up? Oh! It's old Bolden Brash.
It's Bolden Brash.
Look at you, guy.
Super.
Dude.
Samantha said, "Thank you so much for the jokes and goon shit y'all do on the podcast. I've been going through rough times, and the podcast keeps my mind busy." Well, thank you, Samantha. There's also another one. Ready?
Yeah, dude. Dude, Karsten, by the way, I think he typed this out on a.
Oh!
Is that the
I think
Hoopla
it's-
guy?
Yeah, I think it's the Hoopla guy.
I almost said the Weesnaw guy. Fuck yeah. Who sent that? Samuel?
Samantha.
Adams? Samantha. Thank you.
Sam Adams.
You never know. Can't be too careful. Dude, look at this fucking raptor knife, by the way. All right, see this?
Whoa.
Nutso mode.
That's what Grant warned us about.
He did.
Did you just cut their letter?
Listen, tomato, tomato. I didn't cut any of the words. This is from Karsten. He looks like he wrote it on a typewriter, too, which is fucking cool.
You just fucking sliced it.
I love you guys. I'm sending you this game my computer could handle because it doesn't have Windows Vista. All right, brother, I like it. I have no clue what it is, but it's rated teen, so watch out, kids. Be safe, guys. Have fun. It's the least I can do.
What's his name?
Karsten.
Thank you, Karsten.
Karsten. I will call him Karsten. Do you want to open this one?
Yeah.
Here, use the knife on this, though, because that's a little pain in the butt.
it's all.
Ugh. I don't
Check this
know.
out.
What's
I'm Blue from the Jurassic World.
Okay, that's good. Oh, I'm Chris Pratt, okay? Amazing. Fuck you, Anna Faris.
Wait, I'm Chris Pratt and Blue. Ready?
Yeah.
You know me. That's what he says to Blue.
Talk to the hand, Blue. I'm trying to open something from Crochet by Kester. It's from Canada. Every time we get a package from Canada, it's always good. I'll tell you right now, it's always good.
I agree. I love our Canadian boys.
Thank you.
And what was I gonna say? That was, dude. When we went to Toronto, everyone was so fucking cool.
Oh my God, they were nice. You Torontians? What are they called?
I don't know, but I don't think it's Torontians.
What's up, my Torontians? I'm gonna fuck it. That's what they're.
I actually really want to know what it is.
It's Torontians. Don't even look it up.
Okay, I won't.
Torondonites.
We just got a clip of animal bloopers.
Oh no. Oh, it's with Jack Hanna.
Heyo, it's Zoo Life with Jack Hanna.
All right.
Bonkers for babies is what it says.
Bunker?
What's up?
Bunkers?
Bonkers.
Oh, okay.
I'm assuming it's a baby Zoo Life episode.
Dear Gus and Eddy, my sister and I, Stacy and Emily, are huge fans of what you do and love your content. Our mom has a small crochet business called Crochet by Kester, and we asked her to make you both a gift. We hope you enjoy. It would mean the world to us if you read this on the podcast. I'm doing it right now. Holy
Just
shit.
let them read it. Fucking yeah.
Dude, let's just take a moment.
Is it Stacy and Emily?
It's Stacy and Emily.
Fucking impatient as hell. Let them finish.
All right. Well, let's check the shit out before we blindly. Whoa, Eddie!
Whoa.
Ah, we got a yikes pillow.
Whoa. Dude, I'll put that on my couch for real.
I'm gonna sleep on it.
Give it to me. My hands are outstretched.
Ow! Man, I can't.
Hey!
I can't wait to have consensual sex near this pillow.
Boom.
Oh, look at.
Wait, Gus, look.
What's up?
It's like I'm holding the sign. It's like it's like I'm holding the sign from the video.
What?
Check.
What's that? Is that like the cat on the table?
No.
No,
this the.
What's that? You're peeking
That's
over
gonna
the
be a
table.
fucking-
Yeah, you're the cat. It's the cat.
No.
See, look, you're the cat. Do the thing.
Did you see the video from last year?
Put your face over the thing. Do it.
Sorry about that mic there.
And then I'll be the lady.
No, that's not.
Wait a second.
Gu-
And then here, I'll also be the other lady in the back. I don't know what the fuck you're trying to tell me. I don't know what that is.
It's the video that I did. The fucking. It's the thing.
Oh, Gus and Eddy react to the
done with
Blockbuster
this.
training video. What's that? What is it?
You don't get it.
I don't get it.
That's all right.
I'm gonna fucking threaten you with death, dude.
Just with death in general.
Oh, you're gonna get so
Death.
dead. Look at mine though. This is cool too. When is it okay? Ever, never.
Fuck yeah, dude.
This is okay. I will tell you right now. Perhaps I'm biased. I'm buttered up, but this is really nice quality.
No, it really is. It's soft as hell.
Smells nice and fresh. On Instagram, if you want to check it out, or maybe Etsy, it's at Crochet by Kester, and both Crochet and Kester have K's, Kester. That's fucking cool. Thanks for sending it.
Can they crochet my butt and balls and penis on a pillow, or
Like attached to your body, or just individual?
just the look of it in general?
like clip art of your butt, balls, and penis.
I was just thinking more like the general vibe. If they could just nail it on a pillow, if they were a real artist, they could do that. So
Are your balls and penis separate too? For
my butt, my balls, and my penis.
you
Please do not leave out my butt.
I've been saying it for years. Well, that's it for fucking
Who's disagreeing? Who's got a question?
At Jar Jar Jacobs, should the owner of the console always be player one, or should it be
Yes.
the first? Okay, I agree.
What is the rest of the question?
Or should it be the first one to start the game? Who gives a fuck who starts the game?
I own it.
If anything, you're gonna have some sneaky bastard that comes in and is like, "Hey, so I fired up the game and I'm player one. I don't live here, but you're player two." So
Yeah, I would fully have no patience for that and say like, no,
Yeah.
I'm player one. Sorry.
Also, and this is probably not accurate, but in my specific situation with Sven, I have played him in Mario Kart Double Dash so many times that no matter where we go now, I say, I'm really sorry. I'm going to have to insist on being player one because I will look at the wrong screen.
Oh wait, where are you saying that?
If it's like, I will do it if he comes here, or if we go home, I'll be like, can I please be player one?
Oh, but you half own.
But he
both of
owns
this.
the one at home, though.
Oh, well, that's if he's cool with it. That's a
there's-
different.
And it's not a precedent, but I'm saying I break precedent to go out of my way to say, I have played you as player one in this specific game for my entire life. Please, I can't look at the other screen.
I mean, it's good for Sven too, because he's looking. Dude, watching you guys play Double Dash is my favorite because you guys get so angry.
We get
It's-
furious.
It's so fun because I don't really. I wish we've talked about it before that you, like I'm more of a Smash boy, you're more of a Mario Kart boy, and I like when I just get to sit back and drink and watch you two compete because it's so heated.
Yeah.
and I love it so much.
Do you think it's dirt nasty to screen peep in Mario Kart?
Does it matter in Mario Kart? Oh, what to see
Yes.
the item they have?
To see the item that they have, to try to line up a shot behind you, especially?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I don't compete in Mario Kart,
Yeah.
so I don't really know how frowned upon that is.
I'm not going to beat around the bush. I do that to Sven.
Does Sven do it?
Sven does it to me, but
Meh.
he gets so mad at me when I do it.
Wait, so does he do it to you after you do it to him?
Yes, but I don't get mad at him ever. And I tell him every time I say, look at my screen.
I think you should call Sven right now and ask about it.
All right, that's fair. Where's my phone?
I think Sven needs a voice in this
All
area.
right, that's fair. He better fucking answer. He's dodging it.
You haven't even dialed yet. He's dodging it.
All right, where is he? At Sven. Also, please subscribe to Sven Johnson on YouTube. He's right at... Dude, he's going to hit 200K. Holy
Did
shit.
he hit 200K?
I don't know.
I feel like he would have said something, right? Or maybe it's our job to say something.
We'll figure it out. Also, dude, we've had some really fun ones lately. Check out the PB&J one with Sven and I.
God, I love that video so much.
Also, look at Sven's one that he uploaded a week ago. This guy tricked our entire school into selling magazines for him. That was a fucking good one. Sven's at 198K.
Damn,
Guys,
he's so close.
give
Push
him-
him over the edge.
bump him. Take a bump of Sven this morning, why don't you?
Really quick, before you call Sven, Drew just asked a question. He said, Drew Gooden, everybody, friend of the podcast. Actually, Drew's episode is our most popular episode. He said, I have a question. Why it's not called the Eddie and Gus podcast, and who is Gus and who is Eddie? Thanks. Well, Drew, I don't really know what to say to you, buddy.
Why don't you take another run at that one, guy?
We really, the one thing I've seen people ask, why hasn't Danny been on the podcast? Danny hasn't, other than the tour when Danny and Drew were in LA, you were not here. And Danny has not been to LA while we're all here since we all moved.
Yeah.
So since he moved back to Illinois and we moved here.
And repeatedly, we've said this. I can't stress enough how fucking fly by the seat of our pants this podcast is.
Yeah.
It's rare that we will even go out of our way to like schedule a guest like weeks in advance. Like, hey, how does the week of the 23rd work?
Yeah, it's like you free Wednesday.
Yeah, exactly. So if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. And we've been trying to have like really good people like the Super Mega guys on, like
James and Elise
for months now. And it's just we'll figure it out. We'll get it together.
Yeah, but so I just want to say really quick, the next time Danny's here, we're just gonna do it.
Yeah.
Like Danny's our friend, so for people, it's not anything weird. Like we're keeping Danny off, and the next time Drew's here, he'll be on too. Whenever our friends are here, they'll be on the podcast. That's pretty much it.
Absolutely. Also, Tony, I don't know if I showed Sven's phone number here. Just if I did, just put a big JPEG of like Karl Marx or something in front of it. All right. Let's call Sven right now. He better fucking answer.
There.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, Sven, do you have a minute? You're on the podcast right now to answer a question.
Yeah, sure. What's up?
Okay, so when we play Mario Kart Double Dash, it's okay to screen peep, right?
Well, you always do, but like, fuck that.
Here, Sven. Here's my question. I wanted to give you a voice in this scenario. Gus mentioned that, and I said, "Does Sven screen peek?" And he said, "Yes." Do you screen peek?
No.
You do, you fucking liar! You screen peep like crazy. Sven, I say, listen. You look at my screen. I encourage you to screen peep because it's unavoidable, okay?
Well, no, I hate people who screen peep those. I don't do it. And it like takes me off my track, so I always like run off the edge or something.
Sven,
Well, that's because I'm playing defense.
Sven, I thought the story wasn't adding up. I agree with what you're saying.
But I think what the big takeaway here is even in a perfect environment where screen peeping was impossible, I would inevitably be the victor against you in a game of Mario Kart Double Dash.
Absolutely not, though. Dude, me and Kevin, my roommate, we would play 2 hours of Double Dash every single day.
That's Kevin,
I would
dude. You
kick
can't
your
fuck with
ass,
Kevin.
honestly.
Dude, I don't know what this fucking Kevin shit is.
Okay, how about this, guys?
All right, Eddie's got
we'll
something.
do this. We'll do this for Twitter because I don't want to hook up a GameCube to a PC to live stream it.
Yeah.
But the next time you're here, Sven, I think that you two should face off in a gauntlet for Double Dash. Just you two, maybe like 10 rounds, a full. You can do the whole thing, and I'm gonna get drunk and watch and laugh.
Okay, that's fair.
Let's do that.
Wait,
I will do that.
should we do that?
I agree to those terms.
The All Cup Tour?
Yes, All Cup Tour.
All Cup-
and Gus.
All Cup
I will
Tour-
kick your ass.
No, that's bullshit. All Cup Tour, 150cc, no mirror mode. We each get to go. I will let you have first pick. Who are you going to choose, by the way?
Okay, my first pick would be like one character.
Yeah.
Or like both characters.
We can do this when we're playing.
I'm mad about this now, though. All right, Sven, we'll figure out the character specifics and the kart specifics when we are together, but it'll be an All Cup Tour, you and me, no holds barred. It's just final winner take all, all right?
Okay, I agree.
All right.
I'll be there.
All right, we'll see you when you lose.
Prepare to die.
Thanks, Sven.
Okay, goodbye.
Fuck Kevin.
I'm excited for this because I'm just gonna observe.
It's
We'll
going
do
down.
it for Twitter. We'll cut shit together and we'll get it all good.
Yeah, the problem is we're going to have to cut together 16 races to
Well,
fit
we don't
into
have
it.
to show every race.
Yeah, but we're going to have to cut those into a minute 40. So.
What I'm thinking is I will just get drunk and update us a few times and then film the ending.
Uh-huh.
And then we'll be good.
I wish that there was a way to show just all of that, though.
Yeah.
And I'm not hooking up shit to a stream. I'll win is the thing, but
I mean, I guess we could stream like off of
on like Twitch or something, or
I'm thinking we don't even have to stream the actual game. Like we could just stream like
Yeah.
the TV and us hanging out, but we don't have any PCs in the main room. So how would that work?
Well, my PC's closer to the main room, and I bet that I could get all the appropriate cords over here. Like I already
Okay.
have like the long HDMI cord to reach out to the like computer and or
Let's
to
do
the
it
TV and shit. I think we really only need to get our camera set up. Out
yeah,
here.
that's really all you'd have to do. But what camera would we use too? Because
We'll probably just get a webcam or something that's good
I
for
have
streaming.
one. Yeah, I have one that I used for live streaming too. So yeah, we'll do
figure
that.
it out.
Yeah,
we'll figure
do
it out at some point in time. Also, we'll figure out the retro game shit too. There's a lot going on right now.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. I want to do it so bad.
We're
but
gonna. Yeah,
we'll
it's
do
just
it. We'll get there. We'll get there. Shut the fuck up. At Deaky Toast said, "What's the weirdest thing you've heard someone say in public?"
The first one that comes to mind still is the perfect timing thing. I don't know if I've told this on the podcast, but Gus and I were eating breakfast at this place that we were eating outdoor, and this guy just was like speed walking past us with headphones in, and he out loud just went, perfect timing, and then just kept sprinting or speed walking really fast. And I don't know what he was in. He wasn't talking to anyone except for himself. Don't know what the fuck that was.
Whatever he was doing, though, it was fucking perfect.
Yep.
My favorite thing, too, is it was when Sven was out here last time, and we were walking across a crosswalk, and there was this, the man didn't appear to be homeless at all. He just seemed like just this regular dude. He was this thin black man in a wheelchair, the kind where you push it yourself. And he was on the other side of the street as us, and we were walking, so we were going to cross each other in the crosswalk. And coming towards us, he maintained a wheelchair wheelie, back on the two wheels the whole way across. And right when we crossed paths, he was just looking straight ahead, and I heard him go, bullshit. You just said bullshit so mad. And he's just wheeling. What is the context for that?
I don't know. Maybe, what if his front wheel thing is broken and he's got to lift up? Did it have the little extra front thing?
Oh.
Maybe that was the bullshit.
Just a big old bullshit, though.
I don't know.
I want to know so bad, though. We'll
you
never
should ask
learn.
him. We'll get him on the podcast.
Get bullshit guy on the podcast. At SMZW_ said, I went with my friend through the Taco Bell drive-thru late at night. We were third, and the line hadn't moved in 5 minutes, so she honked. She says it reminds the workers to hurry up. I say it's disrespectful and just pisses everyone off. What do you guys think?
What the fuck are you doing?
The person that asked this question is right.
Sorry.
Your friend's being a fucking asshole.
Your friend is not only an asshole, but your friend is a fucking idiot. Who are you? You're honking at the employees in the restaurant?
Yeah.
What do you think they're doing? Just hanging out, and then they hear a honk and they go, oh, tacos, right. We're making tacos here.
Exactly. You're not helping a single fucking thing.
What had happened, well, here's what I'm assuming. And I'm 100% confident on this. Your friend that honked has never worked in food service.
I was just going to say that shit.
And that's why, your friend thinks that they're just fucking around.
Yeah.
And what really happened is Taco Bell does not have the pickup spots that other places do, or at least the Taco Bells that I've been to. And so the person in front at the window had a huge order, and they're serving that person. And your friend, 2 cars behind, thinks the world revolves around her, and is like, well, these lazy employees just need a little honk to remind them that I'm here. We don't care about you.
Listen, your friend is clearly a person of value and worth, but you need to keep an eye on this friend because they are a Karen in the making right now.
Yep.
You got to nip that shit in the bud.
She might already be a Karen.
She's too far gone.
I think, dude, to honk at a drive-thru,
that's rough.
Because then
I assume you're young. That shit starts happening when you're 50. This should not be. This is early onset asshole syndrome. You can't have that.
Also, if I'm the car in front of you guys, are you honking at me? Now the whole time I'm mad at you. The Taco Bell employees are mad at you. Also, your friend is also gonna guarantee your food's gonna get fucked with. I've never seen food get fucked with in food service, but if anybody's gonna do it, it's gonna be somebody who honks in a drive-thru.
Yeah, it's you need to know it's never okay to spit in someone's food.
Never.
But if you're the customer, you gotta play the game.
Yeah,
you
there's
gotta
the
fucking
chance
play
that
the
might
game.
happen.
Exactly. Don't fucking kick a sleeping bear here, all
Yeah,
right?
it's like when you see those angry guys at bars that just want to get into a fight. I'm not doing anything, but I'm going to stay away from that guy.
Exactly.
Because he might hurt me.
You got to play the game.
If I was 9'3", I could kick really long and I'd fuck him up.
Yeah.
But I'm not.
You could kick him so far. It's unreal. Dude, one time when I was in the drive-thru, I have never been in a traffic accident ever. I've never been run into. I've never caused damage. I've never done anything. But I had 2 minor, just stupid gaffes that were both my fault. I'm not even trying to justify them. It was the dumbest shit in the world. Both times, my buddy Theo was sitting in the front seat with me. I was not on my cell phone. I was just staring straight ahead, and I was just in the line through the drive-thru. And they were both a Taco Bell drive-thru. And twice, I just really lightly, accidentally just bumped the person in front of me.
Ah, damn.
And it
that's
was-
understandable, though. It's not like you need to justify it. It's like, that's just
and
kind
I
of
was just
a
like,
blip.
"Whoop, I fucked up." And it was like both times, it's like we got out, there's no damage. The second time, though, it scared the shit out of me, and it was so weird because I was in my little red Ford Taurus, and I bumped into this guy in this huge, it was like a truck or like an Expedition or something. It was a big car, I remember. And I just barely touch him. And the guy, for you audio listeners, sorry, fuck you can't see this one. But this is exactly what the driver did in the front seat. Keep in mind, he's like a skinny guy, 20s, monster hat, that kind of guy. I barely bump him. He opens the door and just goes like this. Fuck!
When he got back in?
And got back in the car. Ooh, I'm breaking the set. He just got out, looked at me, and just said, fuck! And got back in.
And then didn't say anything and got his food and left?
Fuck you, just fuck.
I mean, I kind of understand.
Yeah,
It's like,
but I'm like, hey dog, I'm following through. I fucked this one up. Like, okay, let's have a conversation. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
but like, just fuck.
he's like, he wanted you to see that he was frustrated, but nothing else.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
So I just felt weird because I was already embarrassed, and I'm
And
like,
you're not
yeah.
sure if he's gonna like fight you or something after that.
Exactly. Well, I had a monster hat on. I was like, I have a 99% fight rate with this guy.
Those
right
guys
now.
bite. I heard.
They
If you
do
wear a
bite.
monster hat, you bite.
And they never grow over it and grow out of it is the thing.
They're rabid, dude. You gotta get a tetanus shot after.
Yeah, I got bit by a monster guy. Hey, another Gatorade one at.
Why is that exciting?
Very on brand. Oh fuck! Orson Bean died. Damn it.
Who?
Old actor guy. He got in a traffic accident. What? He was 91. Anyway, Gatorade. Sorry. What color? Or at Brian_True says, what color is the lemon lime Gatorade? Yellow or green?
I think I'm gonna go controversial here. I think it is a mix. It's the least controversial I could do. I think it is a greenish yellow.
Professional fence sitter Eddie Burback. I think it is I would, if I had to put it on the spectrum, I would say it is 80% yellow in my opinion.
I would agree, and there's a little bit of green there.
Yeah. Also, for me personally, lemon lime is my least favorite flavor of Gatorade.
I used to like it. I don't have it anymore, but it used to be my favorite when I was in baseball when I was a kid. So I have that tied to a good memory.
You know what? It's so acidic, and for me, it feels like too acidic, and this is way too strong for me.
That's what I would do when I was up to bat. Is I'd chug it and then I go,
and I'd strike out every time.
yeah, and I'd keep the donut on my bat, so it was really hard to swing.
One thing, this is my maybe dumb kind of food quirk, is if I ever have like Gatorade or Powerade, I drink those pretty frequently, but I always like them very, very watered down.
Oh yeah, my dad does that too. Yeah,
I love
yeah.
it. And
Yeah.
it was when I was in fucking high school playing basketball. My junior year, I was sitting on the bench, even though I was fucking goodish, playerish. I was sipping the Gatorade every time, and the kids that would make it were so bad at making it. So you'd either get one that was just like essence of Gatorade mix, because it was the powder kind that they make in bulk.
yeah.
So it'd either be like essence of Gatorade, or it'd be like a liquefied, like hard and chewy Now and Later. So unpalatable. And those watery ones, I downed bottles full. And the coach got mad because I wasn't playing and I was drinking all the Gatorade. But I was like, guy, you put me in this position.
Dude, I remember like no other sport. Drinking water during basketball was the most refreshing time to like fucking chug it ever.
Yeah.
I remember like playing basketball for the first time in like a league and getting really, really like tired and sweaty, and then drinking water and actually feeling like replenished. And I was like, oh, I'm just not active enough. I need to get more active.
And then also like just with the basketball thing too, I won't do it right now, but at sometime in the future on the podcast, I do want to talk a little bit about like the basketball
We
experience.
should just talk about it next episode.
Yeah, we'll do that.
because it's a longer thing.
It is. It's a longer thing, and like just the 20-second spark notes. I was a really good basketball player, at least defensively in high school, and then the first couple years I was on JV, and then I had a really just one of the most negative, most embarrassing experiences of my life was my junior season of basketball, and I want to kind of just share that on a later episode. But that's not for now. We're talking about Gatorade right now.
You teased it, and now they're just gonna be like, oh, okay.
Tune in next week. You know what I like is none of this is like pre-planned, but we keep accidentally giving like tune in next week little teasers like, hey, I'm gonna put a fucking egg in the fridge, or like let's see what Golden Plump says. Anyway, I'll talk about that next week, unless it's super mega. I won't bore him with that. At Uncle Big Thumbs says, how many I like these usernames.
Yeah, I want that to be my nickname at some point.
Yeah, at Uncle Big Thumbs goes, how many pizza rolls do you pop in your mouth at a time? My friend, first of all,
One.
one!
If that.
Yeah! Like,
it's what?
It's fucking, what?
Okay, let him finish. Let him finish. We got it.
So he goes, my friend group consists of people that pop one at a time. A handful of them pop two at a time. I'm the only one popping 3 pizza rolls in my mouth simultaneously.
What are you playing the Chubby Bunny game with like marshmallows? What the fuck are you doing, dude?
First of all, your mouth must be the most just tattered warscape of a burned motherfucker ever.
By at a time, does he mean he starts chewing and then pops another one? Because
I
that's
don't-
different.
It's different, but I still disagree, but it is different.
I've sometimes kind of speed eaten pizza rolls.
But 3 in your mouth, though. Like, would
no,
you do
yeah, I wouldn't go like
3
chew.
full-
Yeah, no, there's no way.
That's so much
Actually,
roll.
wait, no, I've never eaten them so fast that I have 2 in my mouth at the same time even.
Next week, we're getting pizza rolls.
Dude, I'd love that.
We're going to do it. We're going to get this. We're going to get a little thing of pizza rolls, and we're just going to judge this and assess it and see how overbearing it is. Because my brain immediately snaps to, you maniac. Eat them one at a time.
Yeah.
That's so much food. Maybe they're smaller these days. I don't know.
I can confidently say that next week's episode is going to be called "How many pizza rolls can you fit in your mouth?" Like,
Okay, we will do that. We'll see how many. I'm going to at least see how many I can fit in my mouth.
Okay.
Do you think you can fit 10 pizza rolls in your mouth?
Absolutely not.
I think I can do.
They're hard when you cook them correctly. Kind
Yeah.
of. They're crispy. Think about how big it is. Like even 2 around your like teeth is a lot.
That is a lot. I bet I can get 6 in my mouth. Definitely.
I'm gonna say 5 at the most.
Really?
Yeah.
I think I can do 6.
They're not like marshmallows though. They can't like.
Yeah.
We got to make sure they're not hot because then if they're pressing up against like shooting like lava in your throat.
After we get done, we just be able to like peel off the entire top layer of the inside of our mouth like a snake skin.
Also, Tony, I agree with for it. He introduced me to the idea that the combination pizza rolls are gross and that you should just get pepperoni.
Are they bad?
They're just, it fucks with that. You know, there's that nice pepperoni salty flavor that it always gives.
Yeah.
The combination ones take that away and they put some sausage in there, which I usually like sausage combo with stuff, but not on pizza rolls, man.
Not on pizza rolls, dude.
Get the fuck out of here.
Fuck you, dude. Not Italian. All right. So at Duran whatever said, okay, so my dad says that Sesame Street and the Muppets are the same thing. I said they aren't because not only are they 2 different shows, but one is Disney and the other one is not, so they are not interchangeable.
Whoa, hold on. You're both wrong.
I'm confused by the question, but I think what they're asking is, are the Muppets, or are the Sesame Street characters Muppets?
Okay, so they're kind of both wrong in the scenario for it because the Sesame Street is made just like the Muppets by Jim Henson's company.
Yeah.
And they're all made in the same place, and they're all made by the same thing, right?
I think
so. Like Sesame Street, I believe now, I don't think it's made by PBS anymore. I think it's made by HBO now.
Okay.
But the Muppets and Sesame Street are from the same thing. They're not the same characters, but they are the same kind of universe type thing.
But I believe that it's been even canonically addressed that the Sesame Street people are Muppets.
Yeah. They just are. But
I think it's officially
there's
confirmed now.
the Muppets, and then Sesame Street characters are Muppets, I believe. But they're not the Muppets.
I typed in "Are the Sesame STR" and it autofilled to "Are the Sesame Street characters Muppets?" Mm-hmm. And the top Google result from toughpigs.com is Sesame Street characters are Muppets.
Yeah.
Because in 1969, all whimsical puppet characters created by Jim Henson and his collaborators were called Muppets.
Yeah.
Today, they're still called Muppets, but only because of a special arrangement with Disney, who owns the word Muppet now.
Oh, okay. Wait. So did this? I didn't even know they owned the word Muppet now.
I didn't know that either.
So I take back just slightly the being wrong thing. So she clearly Googled it and was like Muppets or Disney. But no, from where they come from, Sesame Street characters are Muppets, but they are not the Muppets.
Yes. That's, I think, what it is.
But they're from the same they're created by the same guy. They're from the same people.
Rectangle Square, baby.
There you go.
Muppets, they're all Muppets. So it's like a rectangle. A square is a rectangle, but a rectangle cannot be a square.
Right. So Sesame Street is the square,
Yes.
And wait.
No.
No, Muppets are the square,
Ye-
and Sesame Street's.
No, Sesame Street's the square.
Yeah.
And they're both square.
Where did you?
Muppets are rectangles.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're
so
both
they're both
square.
so the Muppets and the Sesame Street guys are both rectangles
What?
because they're both interchangeable.
No, but the Muppets are not on the Muppets are not
Yes.
on Sesame Street. So they're
No, oh, yeah,
Sesame Street is the square.
the
Muppets
aren't.
are the rectangle.
But they have to have overlap though with that argument.
That is the overlap.
The overlap-
Sesame Street being a square is a rectangle. They are Muppets.
So
That's the overlap.
So the idea is that everything on the Henson universe is a Muppet.
Yeah,
So-
aka a rectangle.
So Muppets are rectangles.
yes.
Yes, and the Sesame Street Muppets are squares.
There you go. This is so fucking stupid.
Let's get
Once
out of
we're
here.
done.
Fuck this shit.